For almost 2 months, cameras have been following the Chicago Huntsmen. And after so much time in front of the lens, stars Gunless and Arcides have learned a thing or two.
Look at the camera and tell them.
Look into the camera? That's the first rule that you don't do. Don't look in the camera.
Look in the camera.
Don't look in the camera, Alec.
They do. They don't.
Look at me. Look at me looking into the camera.
Are you guys ready for this matchup?
The new Call of Duty League is finally here. And for the Chicago Huntsmen, the campaign is just beginning. These are the final days of the Chicago Huntsmen's preseason campaign. And before they hit the road for Minnesota, the team is focused on final preparations.
Oh my God, awesome.
All right.
It feels incredible.
Look at this.
Now we're cooking with fire.
For Huntsman owner Hector Rodriguez and star players Seth Scump Abner, the launch of a new league brings the start of a new tradition, a pre-game manicure pedicure together.
My fingertips get sensitive whenever I cut them too short.
Yeah.
So I don't like to cut them like the day before, because if I mess up and cut them too short, then I'm playing with like discomfort. So like I don't like to cut them. I usually cut them like 3 days before I leave for an event, and then I let them grow through the event.
Do you let them grow so you can claw your way out of a bad situation?
You never know. You never know. Oh.
Ooh, what you got in there?
Some warm water, and that feels nice.
Oh, the water's awesome. You just can't drink it anymore. Yo,
Ooh. Best part of the manicure was definitely the hand massage. She like took my hand and she was strong. She was like massaging this right here, which is like what we use primarily on the joysticks. So I'm sitting there for like 8 hours a day just doing this over and over and over. So I get a little like tension slash pressure slash, I don't know, just a little pain right here at the end of the day. And she started doing that, and the past 2 days I haven't had any pain. Does that hurt?
no, but it feels it's like someone tickling your foot times 9,000.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I enjoyed the pedicure. Tickled a little bit, but it was an enjoyable experience. It was just the same as the hands. Got a little massage, got put in some like weird wax bags or something, which were hot and it felt good. I don't know, it was just a relaxing thing. I felt bad for the dude doing my toes because I got some claws down there.
When this comes out and people see us getting this well treated, they're gonna be like, yeah, we expected that sort of treatment on the Huntsman.
You see the shine? You see the gloss? I'm talking about these nails, baby. Look how shiny they are.
People that haven't gotten mani-pedis in their life, you know, they're quick to judge, especially men, because it's some sort of toxic masculinity. But
I hate that.
yeah, honestly, if you're not getting them, you're living wrong, first of all, because they're amazing.
We just do it big over here, you know? Work hard.
And relax hard.
Oh, look, I'm having such a bad day at work today.
Hex and Scump's preseason pampering is complete. But with Minnesota only days away, Hex has another pregame plan in the works.
In 800 feet, turn right onto Bellevue Drive.
Dylan Envoy Hannon joins the duo as they head out to meet up with the rest of the roster here in town.
Yeah, so I figured that we'd go buy a couple of things just so we can show up and look super fresh at the event in style, as we usually do.
Hector hit us up to go down to the lab. It's a pretty nice like shoe and luxury shirt store.
I'm gonna give everybody a $500 budget. Don't go nuts.
$500 budget? That's one pair of shoes at this place?
Maybe.
He said it was free, so I mean, I'm there. Getting free stuff there's nothing like it. So Hector said that we had a little budget.
The whole point wasn't the shopping or them getting a budget to buy whatever they wanted. Or the point of the matter was that we were going to be together.
Again, it's all about team building vibes, man.
I want them to know that I'm here for them. So I figured, let's go shopping. I gotta go shopping. Let's all go shopping.
The fact that we're teammates, we're gonna celebrate before we even win a championship.
Welcome to the laboratory.
Hector is the coolest. I've never experienced an owner or someone hitting us up to have a spending limit to go buy shoes.
There's so many selections to choose from. It's blowing my mind. Ooh.
My agenda was to get some Jordans because I don't have any. Yo, Hector, these look good?
Yeah, fire, dude. Yeah, of course.
Wait, they're gonna go with the colors good.
Yeah, look.
And mission accomplished.
We have issues right now because the majority of them have been able to pick super, super quickly. Pierce hasn't picked.
We're all having fun getting our stuff, and he's like, I can't believe this. I wouldn't buy this stuff with my money, so I'm not gonna make Hector buy it for me with his money.
I'm just the type of person I am. I'm very picky with like anything that I buy, and all the stuff that I like want, that I like, all seem to be super expensive.
Oh, Hector.
Yeah.
Pierce didn't use his 500 and relinquished 250 for this dope Star Wars piece. It's Star Wars. He was very hell-bent on not getting anything for free, which is admirable, but foolish.
Pierce, are you doing that?
Pierce's gift to me.
I don't, anything in here is overpriced for me. Everything's above $1,300. There's no point for me to use it.
So I ended up getting the free jacket because Pierce refused to get anything.
One dude that I walked out of there with like massive respect was Pierce. He can afford any of the shoes in there if he wants to. But he said, if I'm not gonna buy them with my own money, I'm not gonna make you buy it with your money, which I respect. That's so dope. Moral of the story is we had a really, really good time. Team bonding happened. And we walked out of there with smiles. I know I did.
Total comes out to $53.90.
Say louder for the camera.
$53.90.
During this preseason campaign, the Huntsmen have done all they can with the time they've had. Now, with only a few days left before Minnesota, Coach Troy Sender-Michaels convenes one last meeting at the Hex quarters.
Basically what we're going to do right now, guys, is we're just going to watch a VOD of a Florida scrim that we played the other day and just try to see if we can learn something.
One right. Well, I should just pinch the hill right away.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you made like a bad play. You could have just stayed sandbags for a second.
I don't know how we didn't die. I threw a nade at him.
If anyone's playing for the flip, bro, you just got to be like instantly trying to get to back bar as hard as you can. You just got to make sure these last few days of practice, we just put in the serious grind and make sure everyone's performing as much as they can individually and just take it one step at a time.
Troy's been amazing coming in. He's helped us a lot already. He talks to us in a way that is easily understandable and again, isn't too like intrusive or being mean or questioning our skills as players. He's just very, very good at relaying what he wants us to do or what he thinks is correct.
Oh, he tried. I'm telling you, it's Seth's second sub, man. He's just that monster.
It's the second sub, that pressure, Seth.
I mean, you're pinching, I'm just running and dying. Like, there's no method to what I'm doing.
During the preseason campaign, the Huntsmen have regularly studied tape together, a process that helps them improve their play and figure out team chemistry.
The thing with our team is that we have a lot of like strong opinionated people on our team, me being one of them. I'm smoking it.
Yeah, no wonder we ain't got no smokes.
Wait, I'm throwing smokes, don't worry.
Yeah, but they're on the flank.
Sometimes me and Pierce will get into it a bit when it comes down to a certain play or anything. At the end of the day, we both realize that it's for the better of getting better as a team and working together to find a solution that works for us.
Going over VODs together, you always see those little small things that could win or could lose you a map. People don't realize how much that helps going into events.
Whenever I watch you guys like have a bad problem with sometimes flowing through the hill. With this team, it's very different as everyone on this team is an actual legit superstar and doesn't really need that much time when it comes down to watching like a certain mistake back and over and over.
Back heel, CJ. Back heel weak.
Ain't a lie, bro.
The second we lose L control, they just spawn there and they have like infinite pressure. It's like we have to fight 2 to 3 waves just to like actually feel content in this hill.
No one's out to get you. They just want themselves to get better and you to get better, especially if they're on your team. So they just want to win as much as possible. And that's something I had to learn over the years because I was very toxic when it came to taking criticism. And it's something I'm trying to work on still and something I could get better at.
There was a time when Alec and somebody else was in bar and I was like, just keep getting kills inside of it and you'll spawn them out because that's every single time what Empire does.
This is the final chance to study tape before season launch. The Huntsmen kick off against the Dallas Empire before a much-anticipated showdown with a new potential rival, Optic Gaming LA. The team Hex, Scump, and Formal left behind.
I don't personally see that as a rival at all. You know, people that watch might just because it is my old organization, you know, Optic. I don't hold any bad blood over them at all. They did what they thought was right and, you know, they're doing their thing. Obviously, I want to beat Optic just because it is Optic, and if I don't beat them, everyone's going to be like, ha ha ha, you lost Optic.
So one thing we're messing up on this map, on First Hill, like, whenever we don't have control of it and we don't have the spawn already, like, we have to just headbutt the hill because if we don't, then they're just going to get second hill rotation, and then we're going to be down, like, 90-0.
Wait, Dylan, I think this is the game.
Oh, this is the game.
Go back. Wait, go back?
What do you mean go back?
Go to me. You actually want me to go back? No, go to me.
Oh my God.
Frosty.
You're shooting my own trophy.
Why are you shooting our trophy? No wonder we got no trophies.
Over the final days of the preseason campaign, the Huntsmen continue their work, scrimming daily and breaking down tape. Their flight to Minnesota for league launch is scheduled for tomorrow. The last thing left to do is pack for the road.
I gotta make sure that the jackets are all packed away for sure, because it is Minnesota.
Gonna be a long weekend, but I'm excited. It's the home opener. You want to come out with a bang and show everyone what, like a preview of what's going to happen this year. I think we're making the right strides in our practice and preparation to be at a good spot when we get to Minnesota.
And we are about to compete against the OG. A lot of people think that there's going to be a rivalry between us and Optic because of the history that we had. Optic, for me, ended when we stepped away. Optic, to me, is just a brand out there, a soulless brand out there. There is no new Optic. The real thing that no longer exists. Everything that was ever something there walked away when we walked away.
I'll have 4 outfits for the weekend, even though we're only there for 3, just in case. You never know, because it is the inaugural first game of the new Call of Duty season. I want to show up looking as fresh as humanly possible.
All right, so right here you got my headset, controller, you know, you need those to play, and then my glasses that I use. They're like blue light glasses that actually makes me play a lot better on those really long days. I'm one of the few pros that use a Scuff Impact, and I like the feeling of it.
Envoy knows exactly what he needs for the event, but as he starts only his 2nd pro season, he also knows there will be a lot to learn on the journey ahead.
Whole new team, you know, whole new like league structure this year, whole new experience. Figuring out how our team works and like our chemistry and what gets us in our groove at events or what like actually preps us. Should I grab these shoes that we just picked up at the lab? You know, pretty nice. First pair of Jordans, had to go with the pine green. These are definitely the game day shoes. I don't think Dallas or OGLA is stopping us with these on.
Over the past 2 months, the Chicago Huntsmen have done all they can to prepare.
The daily grind consumes.
But the time for preparation is over. The Call of Duty League is finally here, and the Huntsmen know the real campaign is about to begin.
Everything that we have been working towards culminates at the Minnesota event. This event means a lot because it's our first one. It's the first appearance under the new brand. It's the first appearance as a brand new team.
Dylan, Arcides, and Gunless, they're hungry to do everything for the first time. And I feel like me and Seth can just, you know, provide them the path to succeeding at the level that I know that they want.
We've been putting the extra effort in. We've been putting so much work in scrims, VODs, and extra time into Call of Duty outside of scrims, and we're all ready to go. Super excited to play with these guys on for the first time.
I feel like Minnesota is going to be a test for us. Everything's been coming together online, and it's all going to come down to then. So it's going to be exciting to be on the stage. I know we're a top 3 team. It's just going to come down to putting everything together whenever things matter, because I know we have the talent. I'm really excited for Minnesota and to see how far we've come.
Just know that we have been preparing very, very hard. We've been playing nonstop. That's ours, and we're gonna take it.